In this tutorial, we are going to model a 3D bracket using Siemens NX. Now, before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed and turn on post notifications so you do not miss any tutorial upload. And leave a like on this video if it helps you out. If you want more tutorials in SolidWorks and Siemens NX, make sure to head over to my channel. There are more videos, tutorials, and even playlists that can help you out. Now let's get into it. In the NX window, click on New and reset it to Model. Specify a name for the part and a folder to save it, and set the units to millimeters and click OK. And this will take us to the modeling environment. Now we are going to be using these views and dimensions as guides in order to model the brackets. So you're first going to model the base block, and the base block should be a rectangular block with the rectangle having a dimension of 96 by 70 and a height of 15. So click on the extrude feature, sketch section, okay, and draw a rectangle with the from center method, 96 by 70, and click on finish. And we extrude by a distance of 15, which will be the height, and click OK. Next, we add some fillets to the edges, and the fillets should have a radius of 19. So we use the edge blend and a radius of 19 millimeters. Click on the edges we want to add fillets to. Okay. Next, we add this feature in the middle here. So we first make a sketch of the feature and extrude this flat plate and the cylinder on top of it also. So with the sketch tool, we're going to sketch using the YZ plane. Okay. And we draw two circles of diameters 30 millimeters and 42 millimeters. And we can see from the top view that this cylinder is in the middle of our base plate. So press escape. So click on the centers of the circles, and then you click on this midpoint here and give them a vertical alignment so that the circle can be in the center of our base plate. And the distance between the centers of the circle and this face here is 130 millimeters. So with the linear dimension tool, click on the center and this base here, change it to 130 millimeters. And then we add tangent lines to close up the shape. So with the profile tool, click on this circle and make sure it is a tangent line and close the shape. Click on finish. Now we start the extrusion. So the flat plate should have a distance of 10 and the cylinder should have a distance of 36, and they should all be in the center of the base plate. So click on extrude, and you're going to use a symmetric value so the sketch can be symmetric about a plane. And since the distance of the base plate here is 10, a symmetric value will be 5, and click on this area and make sure the boolean is set to unite so it can be united with the base plate, and click apply. Then the cylinder should have a distance of 36, so half of it should be 18, and you are still going to use a symmetric value. click on this area. So 18 on this side and 18 on the other side to give us a 36 millimeters. Still with the Boolean set to unite, click OK. Next, we are going to add countable holes, 4 countable holes. So click on the hole feature, sketch section, and then click on this face, OK. Now we're going to locate the centers of the fillet edges, and that's where our centers of the holes will be. So with the point tool, locate the centers and click on them to get the centers of the holes. Now we can see that the distance between these two holes from this side here is 58 and from this side is 32. So we can verify that using the linear dimension. Click on this center and this center and you can see 32. But if we drop the dimension, we'll make the sketch overly defined or over constrained. So we just have to click undo. We don't need the dimensions. And this dimension also is 58, as we can see. There is no need to dimension it. So our sketch is fully constrained and click on finish. Now we're going to use a countable hole of countable diameter 15, hole diameter 8, and countable depth 3. So these are already specified and click OK. Now we add a rib. So this is a straight vertical rib and then we add a fillet edge to it. So click on the rib feature, locate it, or better still, search here for the rib feature. And it appears over here. Click on it and close this window. You have to sketch the curve for the rib. So click on sketch section. I'm going to use the XZ plane again. So click on the XZ plane. Okay. And then you draw a vertical line. You make sure the vertical line goes into this cylinder a bit. And draw a vertical line to meet this. And we have to dimension the line. The line is at a distance of 8 millimeters from this edge. So click on this line and this line here. The dimension is 8. Finish. And then you use a parallel to section plane. And the dimension should be symmetric. And the thickness of the rib should be 10 millimeters, as we can see. So 10. Combine rib with target. Okay. Then we can add an edge blend of radius 36. And then click on this edge here. Okay. The last thing we are going to do is to mirror this rib onto this side also. So click on the mirror feature, or you can search it over here. So mirror feature. The feature to mirror, click on the rib and the fillet edge and the plane. You're going to use the YZ plane. So it can be mirrored onto this side and click OK. And we can hide this sketch by clicking on it and clicking hide. Hide the coordinate datum plane also. And the last thing we are going to do is to add a golden display. So come to view, true shading, and the global material should be gold. And yeah, that's how to model this 3D bracket using Siemens NX. I hope this video helped you out. And if it did, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notification so you do not miss any upload. Let me know in the comments if you have any problems in Siemens NX and I'll be willing to help. I'll see you in the next tutorial.